Because Agile Fleet's Fleet Commander software was in place for Iowa State University's transportation services before the pandemic, they were able to leverage its capabilities to keep everyone safer.
Fleet Commander was used at Iowa State before the pandemic, and it was in place as the pandemic came about, and it continues to be used. So the use before, during, and after, kind of after, if you want to call where we are now, the pandemic, did change quite a bit. So fortunately, they had a system in place before the pandemic, so they knew what capabilities they could leverage of the system. And so, for example, they had vehicle reservations and sharing, and they had kiosks in place. What they were able to do is react to the pandemic. So using the technology, so for example, you could still make reservations online. You didn't have to interact with staff and expose staff to COVID, for example. Once COVID hit, for sure, they made it so that they could walk up, interact with the kiosk. They had instructions at the kiosk. They had cleaning supplies at the kiosk. Drivers were able to pick up a vehicle. They were even given instructions by the system on how to treat the vehicle and how to operate with other individuals during time of the pandemic. If I'm not mistaken, I believe they captured metrics that they could use and additional data for contact tracing. So who are the passengers and where are they going in the vehicle? And they could use some of the capabilities of the system to, for example, when utilization rates were very low at the beginning of the pandemic, they would make it, the system would be set up so that there were gaps of up to 72 hours in between reservations. So that at the time was believed to be enough time to let the COVID-19 die off in a vehicle. That was CDC guidance at the time, if I recall. So they used the automation capability to kind of stay safe and be away from their drivers. They gave instruction to their drivers using the capabilities of the system. They put gaps in the in between reservations using the capabilities of the system, and they even collected additional information they would not have normally collected, such as that for contact tracing. So I think they really took advantage of it.